this is going to be a circuit of EGSS, or otherwise known as London Stanstead. I'll be flying the Cessna 172 SP, which is the default one. I'm using the Saitek Pro flight system in Yoke Throttle Quadrant. No, not Yoke Throttle Quadrant, but yeah, I suppose so. So yeah, let's just get started. We'll do 2 circuits and then a full stop landing. So yeah, just make sure all systems are working as well as it should be. Okay, see, you should always do that at the start of a flight, because you have to check that your throttle quadrant and your yoke system are working correctly. Otherwise, like, obviously you could be halfway through a flight and you realise something doesn't work. So I need to find mixture, which is here, and then I just put that in. Okay, right, okay. So if I, there we go. Right, okay. So I'm not gonna, obviously I'm not a pro flyer. I don't fly all the time. I'm new to VAT. I'm gonna be flying on VATSIM. I'm new to VATSIM. I may get some things wrong, but please try not to like go mental in the comments and start saying like, oh, you've done this wrong, you've done that wrong. I know I probably have done things wrong. I'm learning. I'm doing programs with VATSIM. I'm learning how to fly and doing ATC and things. So yeah, you just have to bear with me. So let's get battery switches on, master switch on. We are flying, and I think let's get the active runway will probably be 04 on right hand circuits, VFR right hand circuits. Let me check. So log into VATSIM. Oh god, set biometric pressure. I think if I check ATC, I don't think there's any on. Yeah, so there's no ATC on at the moment. So what we'll have to do is just go on to Unicom. I know there is one on. But yeah, so we'll just ignore that for now. We just have to monitor Unicom. Right, okay. So we have that set up. Unicom is 1, 2. As you can hear, that is the chat going off. I'm just getting my Stanstead routes up, taxi routes. I know practically whereabouts I'm going. I just need to double check. So we'll go on 122.8 because that's Unicom. 122.80. Okay, so we'll check. We'll make a flight plan. So this is our call sign: Golf Bravo Bravo Tango 06. Most cruising altitude 1400, because that's what they are on. That's what they are on yeah, circuits. That's what I meant to say. Max, just put new pilot so they know that you're new. New pilot. Center tower. Right, so they'll receive that. We need to go to air. I don't think ATIS is online. I think ATIS isn't online at the moment. Not that I can see of anyway. Okay. So we'll say runway 04 is in use. So somewhere around there. Yeah, so let's get started. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna start taxiing. Now, when I've done this in the past, they have just said taxi via Golf to holding point Hotel 1 or Hotel 3. I've also been told to go to Lima 1, Victor 3, Victor 1. As you know, on the taxi charts, I'll put a link in the description as you'll be able to see what they are. I've been planning on doing some more FSX videos on the journey of me learning how to fly and go on VATSIM. I know some people obviously have probably been doing this for a lot longer than I have. I haven't been doing it for that long. I'm more based on ATC. I don't normally fly really. I know sometimes they're based on the same thing, but I prefer ATC than I do to flying. But that's just my opinion. But if you'd like to see more flying, then let me know, and I'm sure I can sort something out. I want to start doing a lot more videos as I need to get things going again, as I've stopped I've stopped doing a lot of gaming and things that I should have been doing really. So we're just gonna go into Unicom. You probably cannot see this. Stated my intention into Unicom. So around about back then, we would have done a radio check. So it would have been you would have programmed into Stanstead Tower or Essex radar, and said. So I would have said Golf Bravo Bravo Tango 06 requesting a radio check, and they would give me a rating from, I think it's 0 to 5 maybe, or something like that, and they tell you what the readback is like and what they think, and then you just have to request, because you're in a Cessna you can start up, you don't have to request start up, you can but you don't have to, and you just request taxi. So I'm at holding point Golf 1 on runway 04. It says Golf, yeah, Golf 1, yeah, right. So here we'd get clearance, they give me wind, they give me QNH, they give me squawk. I think normally it's 7010 the squawk, but we'll see. We'll just have to see if any controllers come online. Just have to monitor the fact if there's any controllers coming online. Then we'll tune into them. Sometimes they get a bit annoyed because like you tune into them and then they expect you to be on the ground or to land immediately, etc. As I've experienced before. I was on Essex radar. He told me to taxi. I taxied. I was just about to take off, and then he told me to. I was halfway down the runway. He told me to program in to go into frequency that Stanstead Tower is on. So I did so, and basically he said you have to stop now and taxi off the runway and get further taxi instructions, because I don't know why, but yeah. I didn't see the problem because I was practically at takeoff speed. I could have just easily lifted off, but obviously maybe not. So I'll tell you, there's a cool thing you can get on here, and if you program your heading select to go in on the heading of the runway, you can tell like whereabouts you need to land and things. So you know where you're actually going, in the sense of like when you're doing a left-hand turn, you know that that will turn and be at 90 degrees to your left, anti-clockwise. I mean, the ATC are very good with new pilots. In my experience that I've had at the moment, they have been really good. So we climbed to about, you can stay anything in just as long as you're under 1,400 feet or 1,400 feet. Is there anything underneath that? It's okay. So we're just climbing to say 1,000 feet, and we'll just rest there, and then we'll start making our right hand turn to VATSIM is a good network. I would suggest that FSN is probably the best connectivity, the connection way of connecting to it, in my opinion. So we'll make a right hand turn here. Normally controllers aren't too bothered as long as you stay in vicinity of the airport. It's not, you don't have many problems normally. So yeah, this is Stanstead. You'll see in a minute. It's quite foggy at the moment. Let's turn over this way a bit to get in line. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of messages on Unicom as there's not many controllers on. I think there's only one on at the moment. So probably back there we would have requested clearance for a touch and go, and they would have given you clearance for it. Let's make this turn, so we'll slow down a little bit. So what's good about these Cessnas, they're very delicate, and the only bad thing about them is they tend to bobble and float a little bit above the runway when you're trying to land. They just float. Sometimes it gets annoying. But apart from that, they're not too bad. May as well just do a full stop landing. A touch and go is just where you touch the runway and literally take off again. There's a lot of videos on YouTube on touch and goes and explaining what they are, so there's no point in me doing it. But we'll just get out touchdown. So we'll vacate left when we're able to, and we'll just park up. Okay, so we're at we might be at, we're either at holding point November Romeo. Yeah, we're at holding point November Romeo or November 1. Oh no, we're not. I'm looking at the wrong side. Sorry about that. We're at Victor 1, I think. If I'm correct, Victor 1 we're at the moment. We'll just go to one of the small ramps on just in front of us to the left. Parking brake goes on. So I've just looked at Unicom, and there's traffic coming over Ryanair 2337 is overhead, but it's at 18,000 feet, going to 12,000 feet. 12,000 feet. Secure the engine. Turn panel lights off. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. A quick circuit, right-hand circuit of Stanstead. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon. See you later.